It's that time of the year where eBay have made some new announcements. Whoopee. So every year eBay announces, I think it's normally like 3 or 4 seller updates throughout the year. They try and make it all big and exciting, but it's like getting a salad for your birthday cake or something like that. I don't know if that's an analogy or not. But basically there's many things that we as sellers want eBay to do and update, and they give us something completely different, or just add an additional fee and an additional service that helps promote our items and costs us more money. There've been good features that have been announced in the past, but this year I haven't really heard of new features, so I'm expecting this to be a new way to pay them to advertise our items. That's my prediction. Come over here to the iPad, and as you can see, I've on purposely left this email unread until now. I want to give my raw reaction to this email and to the updates. We'll go through one by one. I'm not sure how many there are, but my prediction is they're gonna add some sort of new advertising campaign, so we just give them more money if you sign up to it. They're probably gonna boast about some sort of program, like the trainers program. Anything over like £100 in trainers and certain brands or certain styles have to go to the authenticator, which I've had bad experiences from. There have been good ones as well, but overall bit of a pain in the butt. Or just more fees, why not? I know jewellery have gone up. There was an email last week or the week before. Jewellery's gone up to like 14% before VAT and before promoted listings. Let's see, let's dive into it right now. Apparently it's bringing us exciting features and enhancements to help you sell faster, more efficiently, a greater peace of mind. Really? So all I get from that is, yeah, we've got new ways you can advertise and give us more money, and your stuff will actually sell faster. So they're rolling out new and enhanced features to help reach more buyers, sell more effectively. So just reading the same thing again. Okay, read the news. Let's open this link. Let's go. eBay Shop subscribers can now create sale events directly from the active listings page, and all users will benefit from sell it faster recommendations. Them little things that recommend the price. Oh, we recommend you sell it at like 20 quid, even though I've got an £80 item. Or yeah, this sells, yeah, this is definitely worth 8 quid, this one, this is what other people have been selling it for. Mate, it's 50 quid here. I know it's a 50 quid item. So that's my experience from their recommendations. Like a little know-it-all, like, oh yeah, go away, you don't know what you're talking about. To help you sell with greater peace of mind, we've also added enhanced security features for you and your employees, and increased the length of time your draft listings are saved. Draft listings is something I don't actually really use too much. Like some people I know, or a lot of people I know, make a listing and then save it as a draft and then schedule it to then go live at a certain date. So if you want to list like 5 a day, get a draft bank of like 20 and then schedule, so 5 a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. So okay, I don't do, I've never really done, maybe could do to tickle the algorithm and favour that, but I just list it. I want it sold. List it live, that's how I've rolled. Bit old school in that way. But I know, yeah, there was it 30 or 60 days you could save a draft for, so making it longer is only a good thing, I can see. Here we go. Finally, to address the rising costs associated with complex regulations, including consumer and environmental protections, we're introducing a new regulatory operating fee. There you go. What was my prediction? More fees. And they've said it right there. Haven't even got into it yet, so click the link. Yeah, let's read the news. Here we go. This month, so doesn't look like the biggest update, but there is 4. So if we go into the first one, improved tools to help you promote and grow your business. Sell it faster recommendations. All right, let's have a look. eBay are committed to simplifying how we sell. Say that to the item specifics, the longest list in the world, but you know, ignore that, especially when they don't even make sense or they're repetitive. You know, something that would actually help make it a lot easier and quicker. But let's see what they're going to do. So if you have a shop subscription, we can now seamlessly create markdown sale events directly from the active listings tab. But having a shop subscription and making a sale event a lot easier, I suppose, is a positive thing, but not necessarily what we needed, front of the queue, but you know, here we are. Okay, so previously you could only create sale events from the Seller Hub Marketing tab. Okay, so on the app you can actually start a sales event, which is handy. I've started listing on the app more now. I've upgraded my phone finally. Yeah, I've been listing straight to the app. So start a listing, sell similar, take pictures on the phone and go from there. So if I can then do a sales event while I'm on the phone, yeah, positive thing. I found a positive thing. So there is like FNQs at the bottom here. Can I turn off or snooze sell it faster recommendations? Hopefully it says yes. You can select the remind me later button to snooze them for a few days. I just want to turn them off. There's no permanent, so there's no permanent way to turn it off, but there's a snooze button for a couple of days. So yeah, let's hit the snooze button. I'm good at that in the mornings. So that was 1 of 4, quarter of the way there. Next one, stronger protections on your transactions and accounts. So this is something that's quite interesting because I would really like to employ someone to do listing for me. But, you know, if Amy, oh no, I can just trust Amy, she's my wife overall, so she can go on my normal account. But if I don't know, some other family member or a friend or just a co-worker maybe, let them log into my account without being able to change all the important stuff, just like make basic listings, etc. So then I can review them. So something I am potentially looking at, but apparently there's added security, so I can assign tasks, which is quite handy. Secured logins, which has been a feature on most things now, so nothing new there really. Boost your productivity by assigning a wider range of work, including messages, so employees could manage your messages, advertising campaigns, promotions. Overall, quite a light update, halfway there. Run your business more efficiently. Draft your listings will now be saved for 75 days after the last update. Pretty sure I don't even have to click on this one, we will do it anyway. That's pretty much it. I can't see there being much else to this one. Previously, a draft would be saved for 75 days after its creation, even if you made changes to it. Now when you make a change, you'll have 75 days from that point onwards before it's no. Okay, so I mean, for saved drafts, you can make that a lot longer. I can't see why it has to delete. Again, another positive thing, I guess. So yeah, you've got your draft bank. If you just make an edit, it then resets the clock basically. So yeah, see that as a positive thing, but I think they could make that a lot longer, like 100 days at least minimum. You can save up to 250 drafts on the quick listing tool and on the eBay app, and up to 5,000 through the single and bulk business listings tools in a seller hub. So I won't have to worry about just yet. A really quick, feels like they've just sort of nudged that one in there. And that's normally one part of an update. Normally updates are a lot bigger than this, but we're up to 4 out of 4. Here we go. This is the one I predicted. Update to fees. We're introducing a new fee basically to support the rise in costs associated with complex regulations. Okay, so we're currently paying, I think the average now is 11.9%, so basically 12%. Add VAT on top, 20%. So 11.9 plus VAT, we're already at almost basically 14%. And then obviously they encourage us to promote. Minimum promotion is 2%. Plus VAT, so 2.4, 2.5%, add it onto the 14, we're already above 15, 16%, and that's without any other fees, and that's without promoting more than the minimum of 2%, and without online ads, off-site ads, this, that, like. Okay, but there's the new fee, brilliant, let's have a look. Here comes the sob story. It's a global e-commerce platform collecting millions of buyers and sellers in more than 190 markets. We're committed, so this is the flex. The flexing first, like look how big I am. Now's the sob story. To address the rising costs associated with our big muscles and our this and that and this and this, new taxation, customs measures, blah blah blah. They're introducing a new regulatory operating fee. That's a new one. From the 8th of April, so it's not an April Fool's joke. This new operating fee will apply to all sales from listings on the following sites. UK, right at the front. Not including the US, I can see, or Canada. Or Australia. Yeah, all European countries it looks like it from a quick glance. This fee is calculated as a fixed percentage rate of 0.35% of the total amount of the sale, which includes the item price, the postage, fee on some postage again, taxes, so basically get the whole lot, oh, and it's subject to VAT as well. So it's not 0.35, it's 0.35 plus 20%. So it's actually almost another 0.5% on top of everything else. So actually, so say we sell something for the 11.9 plus the, 0.35 plus we'll be promoting at the minimum at 2%. So 14.25, and then we'll add the old VAT on, shall we? 20%. So to sell an item now on eBay, 17% with the minimum 2% promoted fees. So it's just getting more and more expensive to sell on eBay, but they have all these customers in all these countries that they boast about, but this is getting more and more expensive, and they're pushing off-site ads promoted listings, promoted this, promoted that. So a lot of people are paying more. They're into the mid 20% of giving eBay their money. I personally think eBay needs to be careful and sort of come into the new age of selling platforms. We obviously have other platforms now that are performing well. Ideally, Vinted needs to go pro ASAP. 0 selling fees as of today, and a strong customer base. Like when I was listing on there, I'd be listing and stuff would be selling the same day, the next day, within a week. A bit like eBay, and I wasn't getting charged any fees. I certainly wasn't getting charged for my fees on my postage. Even that, it's quite a standard thing now. On a few websites, the buyer pays the postage and there's no fees on that. It's just, that's the postage. Here's your choice of labels, pick one, you pay for it. And then me as a seller, I don't have to worry about that. I don't get fees or anything. I can just print it off, stick it on, and off it goes. But eBay's getting quickly stuck in the dark ages. The feedback system's broken. Even if buyers don't pay for their items, or if they're paying in the butt, we can't leave negative or neutral feedback. Surely if someone's made you an offer, they've not paid, or won an auction, not paid, that's a way to unlock negative feedback that we can leave for them. But no, apparently not. They can do no wrong. Also, fees on postage is just ridiculous. I know it's to stop the whole sell for a penny and then charge 100 quid postage, but again, the whole set postage amounts that other sites can do. You can set it so your buyer chooses what they want, and then they can see the amount, hopefully at a discounted rate, as eBay's so big. Then they choose it, they buy it, and then you get sent the label by eBay and just print it off, slap it on. It's covered with insurance. Or you can add additional insurance if it's a bit more maybe, and off it goes. Not getting charged extra on postage, and it's a lot easier for us sellers. Also, the whole shop subscription thing is like weird, and having to pay to list. Like, I don't know many other sites. Etsy you have to pay to list, like I think 20p, and it lasts 3 months. Whereas obviously eBay, got to pay like a shop subscription fee. The basic one's 30 quid or more now. That's the one I have. The middle store is like 80 or 90 pound a month, and you get all these benefits. It's just included in the price. Whereas obviously, I'll mention it again, Vinted, there's no listing fees. You can boost your what's it if you want to. You can choose to. But yeah, no selling fees. You get your postage label. Even Depop, I've started doing this now. So item on Depop, there's your label, print it off, whack it on, off it goes. No listing fees on there either. No shop subscription, whatnot. Getting the show ready for tomorrow night now. No listing fee, no shop subscription, minimal fee, 8% whatnot fee plus 2.9% card transaction, so 11% basically overall, 10.9. Obviously, I'm still selling on there, still my main platform, but I can see it changing quite quickly. Obviously, whatnot's kicking off, it's going well for me at the moment, looking to continue that. Depop's in the background, chugging away every now and then. Could do better, but I'm just sitting and waiting for the Vinted Pro, because obviously I've got lots of shoes, I've got lots of clothes, and I know from past experiences that stuff sells. That's why I was banned, because you know I had to be a business at the moment. Just release Vinted Pro, please. No fees, or even if Pro is minimal fees, still this seems more up to date and into this age than what eBay is at the moment. So yeah, I still like eBay. I wouldn't say love eBay. I like eBay. I have to put up with it, with all the algorithms, all the fees, all this. It does get my most amount of sales every month. Not as big as it used to be, especially not when I first started. It used to get like 95% of my income. Now it's down to probably 60%, and that's only just starting on whatnot. I can see it this time next year being 50%, maybe even less. But obviously they've got shareholders to take care of, so I can't see them changing much anytime soon. But yeah, I think they need to be very careful. I still like selling on there. It's still a big chunk of my money every month and every year going past. But things are changing, and they just need to watch their backs, I reckon.